I'm registered in Marion County to vote, which is my hometown, Ocala, Florida. And so in order to vote in Broward County, I had to call the Broward voting office and give them all of my information so that they could transfer me to Broward County. I think it's super duper important, one, to make a plan for me personally, because I am a procrastinator. And so my mind is easily just like, oh, I'll just wait till the last minute and figure it out. But I think with something as important as voting, I think that it's important to make a plan and know what you're going to do before you actually do it. So then you can even beforehand think about, why am I voting? Who am I voting for? Why am I voting for this person? All of those questions I think need to be asked way before you even think about voting. And then once you think about those questions, then you can go on and make a plan for voting. I think that it was something instilled in me from a young age. That was something that my parents talked a lot about with me, even growing up. So it was just something that I've always grown up thinking about. I think that it's an important part of being an American citizen. And I think that we are blessed in so many ways to live in a democratic country in which we're actually able to do those things, because a lot of people don't have those opportunities. And I think in order to voice your opinion, you have to vote. I have two very, very patriotic parents who always explained why they vote. And so from a young age, I kind of decided that that was something that I wanted to do, and not only do, but become informed on, and hopefully help other younger voters realize why it's so important to vote. So probably around 15, 16, I also got involved into politics. I am very passionate about politics. I'm a poli-sci minor, so those things are super interesting to me. Local things just kind of slip our minds, but when you take a step back to kind of think about and think on how important local things are, those are the things that affect our schools, our judges, our court systems. Those affect our daily lives, affect our communities. And so I think that if we want a bigger change at a bigger level, we have to start at a smaller level first, which is local voting. This is something that I just actually had a conversation about with some of my friends, but I think that as a younger generation, it is so crucial to properly inform yourself. I think that it's so easy just to vote for who your parents are going to vote for, just to vote who your group of friends is voting for, your generation is voting for. But actually taking a step back and adequately informing yourself on not only why you're voting for that person, but whether or not your beliefs match up with their beliefs and their campaign matches up with what you believe and what you want in a president. I think it's super duper important. And I think there's a lot of ways that you can inform yourself. I don't necessarily think news is one of the best ways. I think that watching the presidential debate is one of the best ways that I was able to inform myself. But I think you have to be careful with what you're looking up and making sure that it's coming from an accurate, reliable source, and then it's statistics and not just someone's opinion, because obviously someone's opinion isn't going to be reliable. I also think it's really good to have conversations about it with people, so you can see everyone's side of you. And I know for me, I come from a very white household in a white neighborhood, and I think that to get other people's opinions who didn't grow up the same way I grew up is super duper important. The first thing I would say is just that your voice and your opinion matters. I think too many times people think that one little vote won't count, but I think it does. And I think that it's your right as an American citizen to voice that opinion. And so because we have the opportunity to, I say why not become informed and vote.